A very good afternoon. Thank you for joining us for the lunchtime news this afternoon with me, Wadulo Mark Arnold. And without further ado, it's going to be a 30 minutes long bulletin, and we do hope you get informed. To start off, the Confederation of African Football CAF President Patrice Motsepe has commended Uganda for its preparedness to host the 2024 Championship of African Nations, that is CHAN. Upon his arrival in Uganda on Friday, Motsepe visited key sports facilities including the Mandela National Stadium in Nambole to assess the country's progress in hosting the prestigious tournament. Motsepe is scheduled to meet with senior government officials to finalize the arrangements for the event. In addition to his role at CAF, Motsepe is the owner of Mamelodi Sundowners FC and holds a stake in the Blue Bulls company. The South African billionaire, businessman and football administrator has been the president of CAF since March 12, 2021, with his son Tlopi now serving as the chairman of the Sundowners. More details in the story.
The visiting Confederation of Africa Football Association's president, Patrice Motsepe, has completed his first day in Uganda. His visit is to verify Uganda's readiness for the Championship of African Nations CHAN that starts on 1st till 28th February next year in the three East African countries of Uganda, Kenya and Tanzania. Motsepe visited the refurbished Mandela National Stadium Nambole and didn't leave the same he came.
We've got people who have been here permanently over the last few weeks, over the last few months, in fact, and they'll be here up until February, until the end of the competition. So they've been giving us feedback on the progress, on the challenges, on the good work that has been happening, and where are those areas where we need to accelerate. I leave Uganda being excited, being confident. The good work has been done. The stadium is in excellent condition. I also saw the training field for the national teams that will be here. There's work going on on two other training fields. I really want to thank my brother, President Magogo, for the leadership, for the hard work, and for the cooperation, and thank the whole of the leadership of football in Uganda. It's also appropriate for me to express my deep personal gratitude and the gratitude of the 54 nations in Africa whose football federations are part of CAF, to President Museveni, to the government of Uganda, the people of Uganda, for the good work they've done to upgrade the infrastructure, the stadium. We are going to have a very successful CHAN, African Nations Championship competition in February. It's going to be the most successful, and I really want to thank you as well, the media. There's ongoing work. There's areas where there's work that's been done, and some of the infrastructure has been thrown in. I'm confident in the first week in January, everything will be perfect.
This Championship of African Nations is a precursor to the 2027 Africa Cup of Nations, which according to Motsepe might be one to celebrate, depending on what he's seen during his tour of duty that has taken him to the three East African countries.
We recognize that even though the focus now and our exclusive concern is CHAN in February, but the good work that's been done is an excellent foundation for 2027. The people of Uganda, this is a coming together, a cooperation of our people in Uganda, but also a cooperation and a coming together and a unification of our people in East Africa.
The CAF president is still in town and is to be hosted at State House. For purposes of the Championship of African Nations, Uganda will use Mandela National Stadium Nambole and its training ground that will be boosted by Wakisha, Wankulukuku and Kampala International School, Uganda.
Uganda is hosting Africa, Tanzania is hosting Africa, Kenya is hosting Africa, and it's a beautiful symbol of the unity of Africa. And Of course, it's about football. We love football. But it's also about the coming together for economic ties, for investment, for job creation, for trade, and to improve the living conditions of all of our people.
The Championship of African Nations that starts on the 1st of February till 28th February 2025 will have 19 teams.
A heated debate and subsequent adjournment disrupted the second session of the Kabale District Local Government Council, stemming from a disagreement over the list of proposed candidates for the District Service Commission. District Chairperson Nelson Nshangabashaija presented the names, including Bernard Tumukunde, as the proposed chairperson. However, Speaker Flavia Nina Chiza Kanajizi ruled that the candidates should first be vetted by the Council's Finance Planning, Administration and Works Committee before any final approval. This ruling sparked a tense exchange between the two leaders, with Nshangabashaija challenging the Speaker's decision. As a result, the session was adjourned without resolution. The Speaker defended her position, emphasizing that the Council must scrutinize and approve the candidates according to established procedures, ensuring transparency and due process in the appointment process. Details in the report.
And Section 54 of the Local Government Act provides for the formation of the District Service Commission for each district in Uganda. And whereas Article 198 of the Constitution of the Republic of Uganda and Section 54 of the Local Government Act add that all members of the District Service Commission shall be appointed by District Council on recommendation of the District Executive Committee with approval of the Public Service Commission. Further noting that under Section 54 states that the District Council shall ensure that the members of the District Service Commission, apart from chairperson, shall not exceed 4, and that at least 1/3 of the members shall be women. At least one member of the Commission is a person with disability.
The names were brought, yes, but not in time. We were late. But the executive, which is complaining, sat with the chairman. They came up with the names. So that to come up, that we first made the council, the committee of the whole council, that we come and we deliberate on this issue at length, which means we should be also be having ample time to look through these 3 names, name by name, word by word, consultation by consultation, in order not to freeze the rest of the items. Let's proceed. If need be, if funds allow, they call an extraordinary council. We come for that purpose, because District Service Commission is the heart of the district that determines whatever work is to be done. That's why I don't want to hurry, and we make a mistake, and we shall start regretting.
Me, they are starting Kabale District Local Government. Don't deny people opportunities. You are teaching your children, you are teaching your parents. Why are you punishing your people? Why? This is I'm saying, why are you punishing our people? Me, I'm not agreeing with you. I repeat it, I'm not agreeing with you. Because there is no problem, why we stop submitting these people? They are Ugandans, you know them very well. If you have your interests, but these people are very innocent. So, Councillor, if you make a decision, I agree with you, no problem.
The qualifications of a member of this service commission. A person shall not be appointed a member of the service commission unless that person is of high moral character and proven integrity. We want to look for that. has a working experience of not less than 10 years in a responsible position. Take a look for that as well. Is ordinarily a resident in that district and has a minimum of qualifications of an advanced level certificate or its equivalent and a diploma from a recognized institution. So we have to look for those things, not to say that, Chairman, I'm not fighting you. I'm not fighting anybody. I do not have any intentions in this regard. And we are not in a bar. I'm sober 24 hours. I'm really sober. The things I'm telling you, first and foremost, respect me as a speaker you chose willingly. Respect even my age. I'm telling you the truth, real experience. Let's not repeat the mistakes we have already seen. If the chairman does speak, I heard you are under the orders of the chairman.
Don't say it yet.
Who is the speaker? Is it the chairman?
We are not
standing up?
I can discuss. We are not doing this. We are dying for our people. That's why we are here. We are here for our people. We are here for our people. I'm not here as a person. Actually, I'm helping you. You are trying to leave the job here. You are trying to leave the job here. No one is here. So
And now from Kabale, we take you to Karamoja, where the Minister for the Karoja Affairs, Simon Peter Lokeris, has reiterated the government's commitment to enhancing the lives of the people in Karamoja. He emphasized the significant progress made under the NRM government, citing improvements in infrastructure, increased investment and agriculture, and also better access to education and healthcare services in the region. The minister encouraged the Karamojong people to uphold peace and prosperity, which are vital for the region's social and economic development.
I appeal to them, please accept what the government is telling you. There is PDM money, there are Mioba, all these things that you are supposed to benefit by doing business, so that where payment is supposed to be made, like for case of PDM, you pay back what you borrowed. You remain with the profits and you continue to multiply the money that you have by engaging in business, normal business, good businesses. You can even seek to say what type of business do I do. We shall give you a list of what you should do according to your environment. We have also developed the assistance of the planning authority, a document trying to outline what services should be provided to Karamoja by various ministries. And therefore, as a coordinating ministry, we talk with them, we say, what are you doing here? We also help them to appropriate the funds and support them during the budgeting processes. And of course, until documents are. Many people are qualified and have got jobs. So people are seeing, if you don't have anybody educated in your home, then you're going to look better off. You remain behind. So everybody is willing to take a child to school. But the problem is school fees, school charges. This is a time to discourage people. But the good government of the NRM of Uganda is trying to say, why don't we shut a way in which there will be free feeding, school feeding.
There is only one rule you must follow in order to be a winner. Number one, defeat the undefeatable. You, step forward. I want you to box the air until it falls down. I'm not seeing it falling in. You see it falling in. Oh, winning is hard. But with MTN Momo, it's easy. Simply pay or shop with Momo for a chance to win mobile money every day. Use the Momo app or dial *165*3#.
There is myths that so many of you live by. If your eye is twitching, it means you're going to see someone you like. If it shines and rains at the same time, it means a leopard is giving birth. If your hand is itching, it means you're going to get money. If you see an owl, it means somebody's gonna die. If you hear of a disease outbreak, just know it is in a village district at the border next to some suspicious country. You will want to scratch that last myth because Mpox is in 19 districts and Kampala is among with dozens of cases. Please stop going around checking anyone's hand. Mpox kills. Protect your loved ones.
You used to tell me that I don't make you happy. All that time you would be complaining. I'll call you every day, yeah yo, baby dondolo.
You can now get all the Chibuzi out with MTN voice bundles. Call all networks Kubei Dondolo. Buy a 25-minute voice bundle for only 1,000 or buy any daily voice bundle of your choice. Dial *100*21# and select daily or use the My MTN app. When we talk together, we are unstoppable.
Welcome back. You're still watching the Lunchtime News broadcasting live from Nile Avenue. Now, in the world of sports, the 2024-25 Betpower Futsal Super League continued its action on Friday night as Match Day 7 showcased exciting development. Crown Lubiri maintained their unbeaten start to the season, while Mengo City extended their impressive win streak to 5 consecutive matches. Below are the highlights from the night's action. Let's have a look.
Crown Lubiri secured their 6th victory of the season, maintaining their unbeaten record with a convincing 5-2 victory over Busuji Sparks on Friday night. This victory saw the Somali side move to 19 points after 7 games, 1 point ahead of their nearest competitors, defending champions Park FC. Mengo City's impressive form continued as they came from behind to beat Edgar's youth program 8-3. This victory marked their 5th consecutive win in 7 matches, solidifying their place as one of the top teams in the league.
We hope to win the title this season. We're playing really well. We've won the last 5 games with quite a couple of goals. I think we're the highest scoring team in the tournament as of now. We have the highest number of goals in the tournament. About the Edgar's game, Edgar's is last on the log. So it's a game I think everyone expected to come and comfortably win. Unfortunately, after first half, there was a very big scare. No one expected that. But the boys concentrated and turned up really well in the second half. So we managed to win, yeah, with a good goal difference. The game was good.
A special guest in attendance, Ambrose Okong, the head of marketing at Share Petroleum, expressed his admiration for the talent on display, particularly from the Mengo team. He highlighted the high level of skill exhibited by the players, noting that the talent in the Uganda futsal scene is flourishing.
I am very happy to come and witness the futsal game. I've been always watching it on YouTube, but I didn't know that it was an interesting tournament in the country. And as Shire Petroleum, we shall continue backing up the team, Mengo City. I have seen these young boys; they're very strong, they are very enthusiastic, and I have seen that they have a talent which will bring them together to really make sure that Mengo City achieve the goals and objectives that they have set forefront of this tournament.
In an earlier match, Park FC secured their first clean sheet of the season with a 4-0 win over Nasna Aska. Goalkeeper Brian Drileba expressed his satisfaction with the team's performance, which ensured a dominant result.
For the boys also who have given all what they can to win this game, we have won 4-0. We came with our confidence of last season. Today's strategy of getting a clean sheet was I had to keep my confidence in a way that I had to concentrate on the game, focus, since the game was also tough. So I had to keep the confidence high, communicating with my defenders so that they don't make any mistake, because football is a game of mistake. Any mistake you make, you get punished.
Kaboa Dream Team and Chisenyi FC both returned to winning ways, defeating Kisi Mbarara and Kabusu Clouds respectively. Kisugu FC earned their first victory of the season with a hard-fought 4-3 win over Lubaga Gramin. Mashomiro Victor, UBC News.
Now more in our lunchtime news. Elon Musk, the billionaire ally of US President-elect Donald Trump, has praised the far-right alternative for Germany, AfD party, ahead of Germany's elections early next year. The AfD party advocates ending Western support for Ukraine in its war against Russian invaders. More details in the story.
It's time for Entertainment Report, and joining us now is Heather Maxwell, host of VOA's Music Time in Africa radio program. Hello, Heather. Today, Heather has something to celebrate. A milestone in music radio at the Voice of America. 500 what?
Yes.
Episodes?
500 episodes, Esther.
Sounds like I've been here 500 years. Tell us about that.
Well, you know what? 500 episodes means 500 hours of having the opportunity to provide original content devoted exclusively to Pan-African music, including curated playlists and interviews with artists from every genre and every generation.
Now, what's the most remarkable thing you can say you've done through this journey? 500 episodes is no joke.
No, since 2012. It's hard to say, but I would say probably number one, well, there's two, but the first would be having artists who are usually on tour come to VOA studios and perform live. So I put together a little montage so we can look at that and let's check it out.
قولك معلي وجمع قنانه حبت الله اللي ونور ابوك انا
Okay, tell us, what's the second?
Okay, the second is on-the-ground reporting. I've been able to go to 17 different African countries over these years, Canada, the US, Europe, to meet artists and musicians and communities where music lives and breathes. That is actually probably even more fun than being in the studio. It just, it allows you to feel the real heartbeat and the pulse of where the music is, why does it make sense, why do people like it. It's just been a delight. That's my favorite, I think. And I get to have fun. I get to meet people. Sometimes I make music with artists. It's just a blast. I love Africa.
Well, Heather, we don't have a lot of time, but I wonder what has changed in music, in terms of radio especially.
Probably digital. You know, since 2012, music is now listened to digitally. It's sold digitally, and people watch it. You know, they watch music on social media, and you know, it's more like a watching digital experience now.
You know, it's been wonderful having you in studio every Friday.
Thank
so
you.
Stick around, okay?
All right, I'm not going anywhere.
Be sure to join Heather Maxwell's entertainment reports right here on Africa 54.
Well, I do beg your pardon. That was VOA's Music Time in Africa, which celebrated its 500th episode today. VOA's Heather Maxwell reflected on her 12-year journey, sharing highlights and fond memories from the show. Otherwise, that brings us to the end of our lunchtime bulletin. Thank you for being a lovely audience. From my team, we have to say good afternoon.
UBC, inspiring Uganda. This weekend on UBC.
Shake that thing, miss. Can I shake that thing, miss? I
said shake that thing. Shake that thing, shake that thing. Hey!
Just shake that booty non-stop when the beat drop. Just keep swinging it.
Shake that thing.
Tongues up, percolate anything you want because it's oscillating. If I don't take pity, want to see you get live. Hey! The moment ride, the lyrics up my body like things.
Come on.
Girl, nobody can.
Let's on.
You can meet me at the party.
Yo! I don't know if you remember this one, and if you know one time, what you know, love is it. Hey! Hey! Nataka kucheza moja mnajua. And if you know this one, you get crazy. So, in 1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
Era lirinnya lya Namaganda okutandika n'essaawa eno abadde bali kuyita bagambe balyerabire gwe Segujja Sawuya.
Oyo mwami yandage ku bituufu era nga nkyasoma ne Siraj lwakuba nti Siraj yandi waggulu ne muli wansi era naŋŋamba sooka osome kwali twamwogezanga musagafanonsebe naŋŋamba sooka osome naye ne mpuliriza ebigambo bye nesooka nkola kyakola